Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded so good. Yes, indeed. Missy and Shabisky should be here shortly. The late start is my fault because I had some doctor shit I had to take care of, but that, and Missy and them knew that we were going to start this time, but I don't know. Shabisky's late because Shabisky didn't wake up till late, but he didn't know I was going to be late.
He's psychic.
So, yeah. But they should be here shortly. Yeah, I had a lot of medical stuff the last couple of days, so that's the reason yesterday I had to cancel and today I was late. But it's getting better.
I was going to say, you're better now-ish.
Yeah, I'm better now. Yeah, got to get the meds to working and stuff. But, yeah, it was a situation.
Situation,
yeah. But basically, I had some serious blood pressure issues and stuff, and so, but we got it taken care of. So, and I finally got back on all my medicines. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I've been lacking some of the medicines. That's one of the reasons I had an issue. But we're not going to talk about that a lot. What we are going to talk about is how stupid Shabisky is because he's fucking late again.
Yeah.
And Missy's late. But Missy's got some medical shit too going on. Her face is all swollen up and stuff. Kind of like mine was a couple weeks ago. So we just a bunch of fucked up fuckers around here is all it is.
Some fucked up life shit's happening.
Some fucked up fuckers.
Fucked up life shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna go same time, not 2 hours, but we're gonna end at the same time. So, short show today because of that shit, but I do apologize. And we do have a stream goal. Let me get that out of the way. We got a $150 goal, so we can make that. If we make that, I will suck on your toes, people. Each and every one of your toes.
I mean, people like that.
Yeah, people like the toe sucking man. The toe sucking man. One good thing about going to the doctor is I got a new doctor, right? And I'm very proud of her. I like her. She's very cool. It's kind of hot to look at too. But she's very cool, and she liked my sense of humor. So it's always an A+.
Well, when you got doctors that have good bedside manners, also
it means a lot. It really does. It makes a big difference. Yeah, it makes a big difference because everybody, especially when they really are something wrong with you, you get there, you're already nervous and kind of, you're thinking about shit and stuff. So yeah, and me, I've been having a lot of anxiety shit lately, like really bad. So I got something for that finally. I've never taken anxiety medicine, but I'm going to start now because it's gotten real bad the last while. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with it.
No, only if you're PTM.
Well, I don't know him well enough to make that decision.
He's crazy. He's a crazy black man. He's an angry young black man. He's mad because they didn't have, I don't know. I couldn't think of nothing funny. Couldn't think. What kind of shoe girl are you? Was you growing up in high school shit? Was you like a sneaker chick?
Oh, what?
Oh my god! A sneaker chick.
Oh, you said sneaker, yes. I was that kid in high school. I'm trying to think. I was an angsty little kid, but I mean, I feel like if I thought about back then, I was probably in jeans and a cute top and probably some type of sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I was also just a giant nerd. So I mean I was into pretty much everything, but I did like theater stuff. I did cheerleading. I was in the marching band. I did a little bit of everything pretty much.
Early 2000s using high school, right?
Yeah.
So I was high school mid 90s and stuff. Early 90s. So we had a look called the sloppy casual, which most of the teenage boys wore. Like khaki pants, a T-shirt with a dress shirt over the T-shirt. The dress shirt was unbuttoned and untucked, and like dress shoes. That was our look. I never wore sneakers in high school. Oh, I wore cleats and stuff because I played football. So, but yeah.
I think I wore if I didn't have I didn't have band practice, I was probably wearing like either flip flops or flats or some type of sneaker.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of the time, like I said, most of the time I dressed that way. Or like game days, of course, I wore either jeans and a jersey. That's what most of us wore.
Yeah. I mean, I tried for a period of time to like wear like the cute shoes, like the wedges and stuff like that. But I'm like, no.
As far as hanging out, what crowd I hang out, I hung out with everybody. Everybody. I was the floater. I hung out with everybody. It just didn't matter. Of course, I hung out with the football team a lot because I was a football player, but then I hung out with I got in the stoner crowd pretty bad in high school. So, and that's one reason I started football too. But cleats, get your feet out of my eyes. I would exclusively wearing sneaker in high school and freshman year. Yeah, the sneakerhead movement was always around, but it came around big. Early 2000s, I think. Yeah,
because I graduated high school in 2007.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's I feel like that was probably when it was really a thing.
Sneakerheads they take this shit serious too, though.
Okay, real talk. I have a guy. He's actually a supervisor now at work. Cool dude, super chill. He's a sneaker collector.
Yeah, I know some.
And I'm not. Everyone's got their hobby. He has just display cases.
Mm-hmm.
Never wears them, and it's funny because every now and then when I'm working overtime on his crew, he'll be looking at his phone at 3:00 in the morning, waiting for the drop. And he's like, "Look at these." I'm like, "I'm not gonna wear those. They're all white sneakers. I don't wear all white sneakers." He's like, "But they're pretty." And I'm like, "I'm happy for you. I don't want them." So, and then he talks about selling the ones he's got and making more money because then they're worth more and stuff like that. It's interesting to listen to talk to him when he talks about it. But
I know a guy who's got the first Jordans.
Oh wow, yeah,
worth a lot of fucking money.
I bet.
And then there's that one pair that's really rare to get. I don't know because I'm not a sneakerhead, but there's a pair of Jordans that it's really rare to get. There was a limited edition, and they were only released in certain areas. And and he's got a pair of them, and they're worth thousands of dollars.
I bet. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I know some people are into sporting cards now.
Mm-hmm.
That's becoming a big thing again. Noticeably a big thing. I'm sure it's always been a thing.
Yeah.
But I have another friend at work that literally talks about, oh, I just bought this card for this much, but in a couple months it's gonna be worth this much.
The only thing I ever really collected was Coke stuff.
Okay.
And I'm getting back into that also, by the way. I love collecting Coke. Coke. She's wearing a mask. I knew she's gonna do that.
You don't understand, okay?
No, I was just making a joke. I'm sorry.
You do not understand. I fucking look like
very.
You seen me a few weeks ago.
You didn't look like fucking Lord Farquaad. You know that fucking son in that movie with Cher, and he's a fucking ginger, and he's all deformed. That's what the fuck my face looks like right now.
You're talking about Mask, right? The original Mask movie.
Sure, I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Eric Stoltz, or whatever his name is, Eric something. Yeah, it was Mask. It's called Mask.
It literally looks like there is a lemon in between my gum and my cheek on this side right
But
here.
you never know, and your mask looks very nice on you because you got little spikies.
Thank you. Sophane would approve of my mask. My kid made it for me.
Oh.
Sophane, if you're out there and you're watching, Spike Gang.
I've seen the ones where they put all the jewels across I'm like, that just seems like it'd be very heavy. I don't know, maybe not.
Then it's just it's just gaudy,
Very
so
shiny.
I'm irritated at Shabisky, and you know why? Because Shabisky,
I'm scared.
Just woke up, and he didn't know we were going to be late today.
He sent me a message, and it was probably 11:15. He was like, "Hey, my alarm didn't go off. I'm getting ready now." And I was like, "All right, but I put a tweet out that says we're going to be starting a bit late today, so."
Yeah, time. I explained why I was late and everything, but we're going to end at the regular time. and everything. It's just a short show today, but like I said, I do apologize, but I had to get the medical shit taken care of. Like I said, my blood. I'm not gonna go into details, but my blood pressure was super bad.
Real bad.
And I was definitely in stroke stage yesterday. I could have had a heart attack. So yeah, I had to get that taken care of. And then I got my meds this morning. And like I said, I'm an open book. Always have been, pretty much. I finally got on something that I've been needing to take for a long time, and that's the anxiety medicine. I've been needing that for a long time. I've been trying to be a badass and not get on it, but it was time because I'm getting emotional lately. And I noticed in my anger.
Nothing wrong with needing it.
Nope. As I was telling him that earlier, there's nothing wrong if you need a little extra something.
And when you bring this up, you have to take this little test thing, right? When you bring it, they make you take a depression test and stuff, right? And so I started making jokes about all the depression and stuff, and then the doctor lady was just fucking laughing her ass off. Because I'm not depressed. I don't want to kill myself. I love myself. But I do get kind of sometimes.
Yeah, it happens to be. It's
and it's all Missy's fault.
It's definitely Shabisky's fault.
It is. It's definitely
usually my fault.
Well, no, Shabisky's causing problems today.
I seen a girl at the doctor's office. Oh, two things about the doctor's appointment this morning. One thing, there was a kid there that I wanted to beat up. There was. What are you doing? Oh, there's literally.
She's waving around her whatever incense shit. I don't know.
I thought somebody had a laser dot on. I'm like, oh, bitch, you better get shot.
No, she's what? Waving around.
But there was a kid. There was a kid in the doctor's office. He was about 8-year-old. I wanted to fight that kid.
Yeah.
Why was he just being an asshole?
But, he was ridiculous. And he was with his grandmama. And his grandmama couldn't control him, right? She's trying to. And he must have a reputation that doctor's office. When the nurse came out, she said their name. She said, all right, you're going to be good today, right? You're not going to do what you did last time, right? And so he must have a reputation of being a little shithead.
Yeah.
I wanted to drop kick his little ass. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
He come over and looked at me and pointed, what are you doing here? I'm like, you a bastard, ain't none of your fucking business.
That's exactly what I would have said to him, too. I'm the type of mom that I will glare at someone else. I will make your kid feel fucking uncomfortable. Like, your kid will shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down when I'm in the room.
Yeah. I didn't call him a little bastard.
But your child.
I didn't call him a little bastard, but I did tell him one of his business. I ain't none of your business. Kid, go on. And then there was a chick in there who had titties big as Missy. And I fell asleep in them. I laid my head up on her bosom and she petted me. No, that didn't happen.
It might have made you feel better.
What kind of doctor's office you going to? Yeah.
It's comforting,
It is comforting. Titties are very comforting.
Yeah.
Very comforting titties. By the way, like I said, we're going to go on the regular time. I'm going into the regular time. And also, we need $150 goal today, so help me make that goal. And Missy will flash you a finger.
Oh, damn it. I thought he was going to say titties, so I went, boop.
Yep.
Or you could go, boop. Yeah. Hell yeah. Who we got up in here? We got Kitty Screams. I don't know who that is.
It's a fun name.
Yeah, that's a good name. It's because I'll make those kitties scream, girl.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Anyways, probably because I punch him.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
You ever been donkey punched? I haven't been donkey punched. I don't think it would be a fun time.
I don't want to be donkey punched. That sounds awful.
No. It's like a sex move.
That's my ringtone.
That is terrible.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, it cracks me up every time.
That's weird.
I need to turn the sound off. It's funny as hell. Though. I love it. It's not scary. It's a damn goofy thing.
It scared me initially. And it's a little creepy.
Yeah, apparently donkey punching, it's a sex move, right?
Uh-huh.
And the dude is like doing you from the back.
Okay.
And I can't remember if it's he like winds up and bonks you on the back of the head, or if he like pulls back and like punches you in your booty hole. Let me Google it.
Yeah, I
can't remember. I want to say you get bonked on the head.
That's not something I would ever suggest to my husband.
By the way, special shout out to John Vega, who tipped yesterday and didn't even do a show.
Aww.
So thank you. Now do it again today.
Okay, here it goes.
Okay, I'm ready for the explanation.
I'm
ready to learn.
The donkey punch is when you're engaged in anal sex, and when you're about to ejaculate, you punch the poor little lady in the back of the head, so her anal cavity tightens, making the orgasm all that more better. For you, of course. Not for the lady getting punched in the back of the head.
No, it would be for the lady for sure.
Hard pass on that.
It says you could do the kidneys if you can't reach her head. You can punch
The kidneys?
Kidney shot!
Punch him in the kidneys while you're doing butt stuff.
That could actually hurt her really bad, by the way. Kidney shots could kill you.
Yeah. Why would you?
It's supposed to be something that introduces the involuntary tightening of internal or external anal sphincter muscles or vaginal passages.
That's just
I'm going to pass on that one.
Yeah, I don't think most women would want you to punch them.
Hey, punch me in the head while you fuck me. Like, no, I don't understand.
I'm sure everybody's got their thing, but that's not mine.
I don't want no girl to punch me in my head when she's pegging me, for sure.
You might.
It just sounds unpleasant.
Well, pegging sounds unpleasant.
No, I mean, getting punched in the head during sex sounds unpleasant.
Well, yes, it sounds unpleasant.
In general.
Look, that's why I always say, I'm not into that kind of shit because I'm there to fuck, not fight. Call me boring, call me all you want. I am there to
I'm a fucker, not a fighter.
I'm a fucker, not a fighter, goddammit.
That's better than saying I'm a lover.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And by the way, I also hate that term when you making love. I have never made love to anybody I don't love. I'm just going to say I've had sex with people. It may have been passionate sex, it may have been good sex, but to me, making love is between people that love each other.
Yeah, makes sense.
And one girl that I was very much in love with, and I made love to her without ever having intercourse. So you can do that too. People don't understand that, but you can. Making love is a whole different thing than having sex.
Oh yeah, whole
different thing.
You can also make love, have sex, or just fuck the person that you also are in love with.
Yeah.
And
sometimes
variety.
Sometimes that just fuck is the best.
It's just animal instinct. It's just variety, you know?
Yeah. So don't keep punching anybody though.
Yeah, this just doesn't sound. I just don't want to be punched in the face. It just doesn't sound, or the back of the head. It just doesn't.
It's not a good deal. No, it doesn't sound like a good time at all.
No.
So one good thing is I finally got my leg medicine, so I won't be in pain no more. That way I can, because there's been a couple shows lately that I haven't been quite on my game because I was sitting there fucking suffering.
Yeah.
And people didn't know it, but Missy knew it because I tell her, hey, I just got done listening to Vegan Gain Stupidity, so I'm in need of some brain candy. Said carnivorous. Coronavirus monkeys, I like to call them. I almost said his name right for a minute.
You almost did. Pretty close.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it right, though. It's coronavirus monkey. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the tip button and share button, and if you hate Shabisky, tip a lot. And I tell you what, if you find out some more, give me your message and tell me how much you hate Shabisky. When he joins, we can read him some of these. and make him feel real bad. Because he should be here in a little bit. So, Missy, what are you doing?
I'm talking shit on Twitter.
My God.
Sorry.
She's had the shit show this morning.
This is something completely different too.
What?
Apparently, there's some bullshit going on with D'Angelo Wallace, and then D'Angelo Wallace is a dude who's in his 20s, and they kept calling him a kid. Oh, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. So I made the reference of just like how James Charles was just a kid, right?
I saw that.
So this chick underneath it goes, they were talking about D'Angelo Wallace, not James Charles. Obviously.
But you were making a reference?
That's what I said. It's pointing out the label of kid when the person is in their 20s. It seems like it just went over your head, though. It's okay. It's early. Grab some coffee or some tea.
Get some caffeine. Snort something,
yoga.
whatever. But like you were pointing out I chuckled. You were pointing out the similarities.
Yeah, everyone else got it. This one just whoo.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let my dogs in. They're going crazy again. I'll be right back.
All right, but so yeah. Anyways, do it again, Missy. It's cute when you do that. Shabisky is a slacker. He is a slacker. He's a slacker bitch, man. But yeah, y'all need to help me get to that $150 tip going today because I need that really bad. I'm talking to you, mother potato, you motherfucker. You're not a potato until you tip, then you'll come a potato. Right now, you're just a motherfucker.
Yep.
We did get a tip though from somebody. Let's see here. Tatted Aces gave $10 pimp lift. Yeah. Crap, my poison didn't work. What poison? Who said poison? High fit per. I hate Sid. There you go. He hates Sid. No, the poison didn't work. But boy, I tell you what, yesterday was a fucking day for me. I was mad and angry, and I was cussing people at the hospital. Not a good time. I was upset. Because I didn't go to the damn hospital. I went to the doctor's office, and they sent me to the fucking hospital. Pissed me off. Made me angry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was not supposed to have gone to the hospital.
I went for a doctor's appointment, and they had a fucking fit again and sent me to the damn emergency room. So I had to go back to the doctor's this morning and get the rest because they fucked up some of my meds yesterday too, and I had to get that rearranged and then also get something else. That what I was talking about earlier, that anxiety medicine, because I needed it. See, you can make jokes about stuff like this. It takes talent, though. Yeah. See, that's nothing. Okay, like everybody knows exactly what happened. But the shit yesterday, when you made that joke about me not being dead, I thought it was funny, right? Some people can handle shit like this. Some people get too goddamn sensitive. Oh my God, you can't say that because he was in the doctor's office. He could have had a heart attack. And, like, it was a fucking joke, dude. I get it. I thought it was funny. A lot of people are just so stupid. I actually had that conversation this morning with the doctor lady because I was making her laugh. I was telling her all kind of jokes and stuff, and I was acting like I didn't want to be in her office because all the stupid sick people giving me death. You're an embarrassment to podcasts.
You're fucking late.
What?
Like obnoxiously late.
Yeah, because you didn't know I was going to be late today. You didn't know. I didn't know I was going to be late today until the doctor thing happened. But you just woke up and I was 30 minutes late. So that's fucking ridiculous.
He didn't even know it was going to be a later show.
Yeah. You didn't know the show was going to be late. You're an embarrassment to podcasts.
I set like 6 alarms to be fair, but that's so if I snooze a few, I wake up by the last one, but I also get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work, on day work. What's your excuse, Shabisky?
He's a dumb bitch.
Oh.
What do you know, Shabby? Poop and pee.
Do I need to flex on you, Shabisky? Do I need to threaten you a little bit?
Everybody's so mean this morning. It was an accident.
Tad, he wants me to reread the part about you. When in his tip, he said, I'll read the whole tip. He said, ugh, pimp lived. Crap, my poison didn't work. What poison? Who said poison? High fit purr. I hate saying it.
Well, there you go.
Fit and pervy.
And you see, also he hated Sid because everybody's bitching about you this morning, Shabby.
I see how he completely left me out entirely. I see how it is, Billy. I remember that.
Man, he wants to keep his kids alive, Missy.
God. Oh, dear.
I can't read what she's saying because of the mask. She's supposed to fuck you fat fuck. Shh. Now, Missy's got a face mask on because she doesn't want everybody to see her golf ball mouth.
Golf ball?
Yeah. Looks like she's sucking on one of the strips.
I had to get a tooth pulled out. So on Monday or on Sunday, on Easter, my kid got a big bag of these like gummy trolley lips. They're in the shape of like lips. Mm-hmm. And I went to go eat one. And this thing was like so chewy, and somehow it had suction cupped itself around the part of my impacted wisdom tooth that was sticking up. Because I have I had one left. I had one, 2 of them were impacted. One of them was pulled out like last year at some point. This one was impacted. There was nothing wrong with it. Like, it wasn't hurting me. They just left it there. But the candy like grabbed it and pulled it. I literally felt this thing like pull up out of wherever it was. And it was like, oh my fucking Christ. And then Monday I went to the dentist because it just hurt. Like, I couldn't even bite down. It just hurt. Everything hurt. Yeah. But that's all it was. It just hurt. I wasn't like looking goofy or any fucking thing. So they were like, okay, we're going to schedule you to come in on Monday and get it taken out. You have to go on these antibiotics just in case it's affected. Yeah. And, they put this like white stuff on it to keep it from like pushing up against the other tooth. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because they're like, that's why you can't bite down right now, because you're not used to that pressure being on your other tooth. And I woke up the next morning, Tuesday morning, and I legitimately looked like Lord Farquaad.
There.
It looked like there was a fucking lemon in this. Like, if you took this fucking bottle and put it like right here, but it's all skin, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? Like, why do I look like this? And I started eating the antibiotic like crazy. I went back there and like tried to like pull that white thing out because I was like, maybe it's that white thing, and I'm like allergic to that white crap that they put in between my tooth.
Right.
So I'm like picking that out because it like solidifies and gets hard. And I'm trying to get that out, and I'm eating antibiotics like every 4 hours instead of every 8 hours, and it's gone down now to the point where it's only like a lemon on the side of my face or like a golf ball, but I still now I look like that kid that Cher had in that fucking movie with the ginger kid and the deformed face. I don't remember what his name is. I don't remember what the movie name is either. Pimp said it a little while ago.
What?
The movie with Cher's kid.
Oh, Mask.
That movie.
Yeah, I also got another tip from Billy. He gave $5. He says, I hate kids, so that is why I love Missy. To be fair, there's 2 more reasons. He really likes your niece.
They have hot knees.
She got hot knees, but she's got a little dimple on one of her knees, and then the other one looks like a salami sandwich.
No.
No, my knees look regular, but I do have like a freckle a little above and to the left of one knee, and I've always liked that freckle. I don't know. That's a nice freckle.
I used to hate. I got a freckle mole on the side of my face. I used to hate it, and I'm like, whatever.
I love mine.
I have a freckle on my dick, on the head of my dick. I call it Frederick's freckle.
Well, there you go.
I remember people used to pick on me for my freckle on my face when I was in like elementary school and middle school and shit. And I love every one of my freckles.
I got a freckle in
the
my
one
asshole.
on my face is probably my favorite.
I got a freckle in my asshole too. I named it Shabisky. Shabisky, you ain't even said anything since you get here.
You have to talk today because you were late. Like really late.
God, what is up with fit and curvy today?
I'm hyped up on my pre-workout. I'm gonna work out after this. Listen, I'm ready to like.
You gotta
Don't beat me up.
Yeah,
well, fit and curvy. Do you like Shabachu? Do you think he's?
That's
cute?
terrifying.
It's adorable.
That is like what a cartoon sleep paralysis demon would look like.
And it really helps the narrative if you're a pedophile.
I love that.
You do realize that cartoon character there helps the narrative that you are a pedo.
So if I like made a Pimpmunk Bugs Bunny like.
Oh, no, that character looks
a
like he would rape a child. Look at that fucking thing. Look at it.
Plus the face you made when you were showing me it just adds to there it is.
If you had to put human lips on the motherfucker, it may have worked. But there's human lips on the motherfucker and it looks weird.
It's my human lip.
But it's human. Well, it's fucking freaky, dude. That's a freaky look.
You're telling me you wouldn't fuck
It's not cute at all.
I would not.
I would bone the fuck out of
If you gave that toy to kids, they would never sleep again. I'm telling you right now. These children would be like, they would throw it in the closet and I put a blanket over their head and cry.
Shabachu would probably kill them, but Shabachu likes adults.
Shabachu would fuck them. I'm gonna tell you right now, he wouldn't kill them, he'd fuck them.
Shabachu's a rapist.
Oh god. It's terrifying. It's so terrifying.
Shabachu put it in your poop shoes.
Sonichu is better than Shabachu, and that's why they should be banned from the chat.
Thank you, John Vega. John Vega gave 25, so that's 35 with a $150 goal. So thank you very much, guys. We need 115. Well, 100. Yeah.
We even gave him a beanie.
Thank you so much. And by the way, John, I don't know if you was going to hear it. I did thank you for tipping yesterday when I was gone. So I appreciate that too. But now we need 115 to finish the goal. So please help out, guys. But yeah, Shabachu's scary.
I think that whole conversation made Missy laugh so hard she might have peed herself.
Missy pees herself anyway. She's got issues.
Yeah, well, you know.
She's got like a catheter bag, but it busted.
That sounds unfortunate.
It's leaking everywhere.
And by the way, I hadn't really been pushing because I've been out of the issues. If we make the $3,000 goal by Friday, I may do it next week because things got fucked up this week. I am going to be doing a 24-hour stream. If we make that go, I'm going to be doing it in a couple of weeks. I'll set it up, but we got to make $3,000 because there's some equipment I need to buy. Some shit I need to buy. So I'm going to go back to making videos like I used to as well. And I want to, when I do that, I want some good equipment and good stuff. And I'm going back to making old style Pimpmunk videos. And yeah, also there's some other things I want to work on. So anyway.
You need to make a video talking shit about Keemstar.
Well, I've done that in the past. That's happened.
Yeah, but you can talk about your past with him, and then you could talk about how he tried to get rid of Jared, but then he couldn't. But the greatest came along, and he took care of it.
Well, let's go. Let's say this again. Like everybody knows,
what?
Jared got rid of Jared.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were just there and took credit for it.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Yes, mother potato. I'm doing it. I need $3,000 for some bunch of shit that I need to buy, right? So if I make that go, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream in a few weeks. I'm gonna set up. And the reason I'm putting it off in a few weeks is because that way I can book a bunch of guests and have people on, like, and I'll get some bigger YouTubers and shit. You know, that way I'll have time in advance to really book a bunch of good people and have a good stream for you guys. And Shabisky will be here most of the time, if not all the time. He's got to.
Yeah, I'm the greatest.
So and we'll do all kind of things and cool shit. So, but I need to make that go that where I can take care of my business.
Business.
Now, like I said, it's not something I just absolutely like. If I don't get it, I'm gonna lose my home or anything like that. It's not like that. It's stuff I want from my business. That's
right.
You know, I'm not hustling no damn body. You know,
it's a business expense.
Yeah. But I do think. By the way, I also I didn't do this earlier, and I should have. Thank you all for the messages yesterday. When they found out that I was in the hospital and shit, I got a bunch of messages. People saying, "I hope you're okay," and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you guys. It was a serious moment, but with blood pressure, it's not like a long. It's like at the moment, my blood pressure was extremely high, like ridiculous high, stroke stage. And if I didn't get it taken care of then, I could have had a stroke then. But now it's down, and I'm okay. I got my medicines and all that, so I'm okay now. But now, yesterday was a dangerous day for me. It could have went horrible, and so yeah. But I'm okay now.
Definitely a scary moment.
It was a scary moment. So thank you, Spec. I appreciate that. Can we vote Shab off? Good decision.
I already asked, can I be the muscle around here?
If I may, tell you what, we can work a deal out. Shab, I'll give you a little bit if we make, I'll give you a severance pay. Shab, fuck. Are you going to talk, Biscuits?
I was just telling you about the amazing Shabachu, okay? I just went on about that for like an hour, okay?
And it caused Missy to pee herself.
Yeah, I made people pee themselves. It's the greatest.
And you're upsetting my dog.
Yeah.
She's whining.
I popped Missy's catheter. I fucking got Fit and Curvy's dog all crazy over there. I'm accomplishing a lot already, pimp. Pimp.
By the way, the 3,000 hour goal don't have to make it today. By Friday, I'm hoping, or may extend it to next Friday. However, today's goal is 150. We need 115 to make it. So, yeah. Fit and Curvy better flex those muscles. How much you gonna give us, motherfucker? Severance package means penis. Yes, it does means penis.
How you feeling, Missy?
Better. I almost peed my pants.
You wipe side to side?
I'm just saying.
Did you do Mr. Miyagi? Side to side. Show me. Wipe the puss.
Oh, you gotta do front to back or you're dirty.
Show me. Clean the asshole.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah, otherwise you get
your mother.
I do not have a vagina. Wait a minute. I don't have a vagina that I have to wipe. Okay, Missy?
Okay, well, I'm teaching you now in case in the near future you have a child and it's a little girl.
I know how a girl wipes her cage.
You start at the front and you go to the back. If you do not do that, you will get an infection.
Yeah.
So front to back, clean to dirty.
I still say you do the tornado.
No.
Yeah. You got to do the tornado.
Why are dogs assholes? I have questions.
Because they're assholes, but they're awesome assholes.
They are. It's also almost 80 degrees here, and it's very sunny, and they're very excited about life.
Oh, I also got on antibiotics finally, too, so listen, you get this fucking infection on my body.
Yes.
I got all kind of shit going on. And I'm
Mother
going back.
Potato, I actually didn't hear anything about anybody getting paid. So, try again. Thank you.
Getting paid. We ain't got paid.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about that $3,000 thing. When I'm talking about that, when I do the 24, if I make the 3,000, I do the 24-hour show. Then somebody, I think it was Billy.
I didn't hear anything about that.
And then Billy said something about can we vote Shabby off? I said for a certain amount, I'd give Shabby a severance pay.
No.
Yeah, that's a cute dog too. I think of Lassie when I said dog.
I came in somewhere about, I saw in the chat something about that flexing her muscles, and then I came in and she asked me.
Also, if you notice, I just a few minutes ago made Tatted Jedi a mod in the chat room.
Aw, congratulations! You joined
Because,
the thing.
well, even though he's a jackass, he's not a dumbass. So he knows like when to get somebody out of here. If, you know, he does this kind of shit too. So. Yeah. He is a jackass though.
He banters, but he bans when necessary.
Yeah, he's a jackass though.
Yes.
Let's make that very clear. He is a fucking jackass.
Oh, absolutely, Billy, you're a jackass.
He's a fucking jackass. An ass of Jack.
But I also married one of those, so
yeah,
I know how to deal with them.
I fuck one every now and again, Shabisky. Yeah. So I can't wait to get to travel again. I think that's one of the causes of my anxiety.
Yeah, for sure.
Is because I hadn't been able to go and do my thing. So as soon as I can, we're gonna start doing that the gathering shit like I've been wanting to. And I've been talked to Frank a little about it. We're gonna do one in their city, in their area, where we're gonna run a vineyard and a venue, and you know. A venue or not a vineyard. A venue.
Or both.
Or both. We'll run a venue and do a live show and I'll do some comedy. And then we're going to do it in Vegas. We're going to do one in Vegas, so out there where Shabisky's at and Miss Parker and other people. Then I'm going to do one out in Palm Springs, California, where my brother's at. And then and I just recently learned there's like the atheist veteran lives out there. And so that, you know, I'm going to be hooking up with other YouTubers. We're going to be doing some cool shit. So. Frank's area is there's South Carolina, right, or North Carolina? Which one? Is it North Carolina or South Carolina?
No,
one of those.
It's one of those. And we know Gage, you can make that. Me and Gage, a lot of people don't know this. Me and Gage is taking several road trips together. Gage lives in Georgia, but me and him went to Ohio, to Philly, to Nashville, to North Carolina. We've done several trips.
Yeah, if you guys do it in the North South Carolina area, I'll definitely make the trip down for sure.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I can do that too because Connecticut's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that far from a lot of areas. It's a good area. And also, I want to do one around up in like Philly area, or Baltimore, and New York, and stuff around there.
I could go up that way too. I'm in Virginia. Yeah. I could do all of the things.
Yeah, I did. See, because I've been like just about every city in America, right? Every major city except New York City. I've never been there for some reason.
Really?
Never done New York City. I've done LA. I've been to LA like a bunch of fucking times.
I went to New York City when I was. My stepmom and dad took me when I was probably about 16. I didn't appreciate it. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't appreciate all of the culture and everything then. But looking back, I'm like, that was really fucking cool. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I guess you don't really appreciate things when you're a teenager as much. Know. But looking back, I'm like, that was, like, I would almost want to go back just so I can take it in differently. But I have this thing where anytime I go to a place, I don't want to go to that same place again. I want to experience something new. Does that make sense?
There's a couple of cities that I like going to like New Orleans. I love going to New Orleans. New Orleans is a culture pot, man. Oh my God.
I also think New York is not something where you can fit everything that there is to.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine it's so big.
About just the city in itself in just a day. Like there's
but there's one thing
so
that I
many
want to
different
do.
Areas to check out and so many different things to do and to look at and museums and like there's Broadway, you can catch a show over there, you can go to countless museums, you can do Central Park, and that's just in that little area.
Yeah,
and then you go out to the different suburbs.
Yep.
But see, I'm a weirdo, right? Everybody knows that I'm a weirdo. The one thing that I want to do is I want to go and troll the Naked Cowboy. If you don't know who the Naked Cowboy is, He's the dude that plays the guitar in his underwear in Great Central Park, not Central Park, but where everything happens. What's it called?
Manhattan?
Yeah, the big Times Square. Times Square.
I was like,
Yeah, right there. He's in his underwear and a cowboy hat, and he's also very, very Republican. And I just want to go troll him.
Might be an interesting character to interact with.
Yeah, I want to troll the fuck out of him. I don't like him.
There you go.
That's how I think. I'm weird. Everybody's like, I want to go to this and do that. No, I want to go fuck with people.
It still could be entertaining regardless.
Yeah. I also want to go to that big art museum area because I love museums.
Yeah.
Especially I love art. And if you ever go to an art museum with me, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
You can ask Galen Halcyon, he said it was the best time he ever had because I make fun of all the art, especially when we were in the African part. Because African art is funny. African art is funny looking. And I love it. It's beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to be doing all that shit. We're going to do California again. And but it's going to be next year because I'm not doing anything this year. Like people said, what if they open VidCon? Are you going this year? Nope, not this year. I want to make sure, the
rest of this year can be a planning year.
Yeah, it's going to be a planning year. And then next year we can do all this good, cool shit.
Yep,
because
safely.
Hopefully I'm going to be getting vaccinated next week too, hopefully.
Oh, cool.
And also, by the way, I already know I got to go back to the doctor once a week for the next few weeks. Because we're trying to get my medicines perfect. So next Wednesday, I may be a little late again because I do have to go to the doctor. I got a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. So we'll try to get in out of there before then, but maybe.
Yeah.
VidCon is canceled this year. I imagine they are canceling it this year. But I love VidCon. VidCon is fun. Now, there's parts of it that sucks. The actual convention's not that great.
Right.
It's not. It's really not. But the interactions you have with your fellow content creators is awesome. And
it's almost like networking. I was going to say networking, partying, that sort of thing.
Networking, parties, and you get to, you just got to know how to, dude, that's how I met most of the bigger YouTubers I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's through VidCon or meeting. It's like, kind of like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. You meet somebody, they know a bunch of people, and eventually you get to know them. And it happened like that. And that's how, everybody knows the history of me and Jeff, right? I used to dislike Jeff. I used to think Jeff was a piece of shit. Jeff Holiday. I didn't like him. Met him at VidCon. The first thing he did, he always liked me. So that's the thing. He liked me. I didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
He walks up to me. It looked so cute, by the way he did this. He had a pickle flask with tequila in it. And he said, "Come on, will you drink from my pickle?" And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll drink from your pickle. I got his pickle.
That's a great way to break the ice. Just break it up. Just break the tension.
And I'll tell you right now, I would fight 10 men for Jeff Holiday now. That's one of my boys now. I mean, that's my boy. And his wife means the world to me. Mim's memory. That's my chick right there. That's my chick.
She's like the best, most purest soul.
She's awesome, dude. She's awesome. And me and her sat one night when we was at VidCon. We was at a house party, and everybody was drunk and passing out. And me and her and this other guy sat there for like 2 hours, and they were just so enthralled with my stories about me. They just wanted to hear about me, and she won me over. She's a cool chick.
She's amazing.
She is amazing, and so I got a lot of I had to throw a guy to a bar one night at VidCon though, because Barbara, for you to see, is another YouTuber, and most of you probably know who she is. She's very popular, and she's a friend of mine. This Mexican dude kept fucking with her. He had a teardrop on his face too, so he was straight up gangster. He kept fucking with her. She told me to leave him alone, and she wouldn't do it. So I took off my hat, handed it to Billy the Frizz, and when I did, I never get Billy. Billy said, "Oh shit," because Billy knew what I was. He knew I was gonna do something. I put the dude in the chokehold, walked his ass out the bar. Yeah, but it's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. And this year, well, not this year, but last year, we were all, me, Missy, and Shabisky, we already had it planned. We were going, and we were going to have a great time. And I can't wait till one day to actually get to meet Missy and Shabisky in person. Not really Shabisky, though.
We can kiss.
Oh.
I don't want to kiss you.
Not even just a little peck.
Now, notice he starts talking when he gets excited about meeting you and then wants to kiss you. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It gets me excited.
The funniest time I ever met somebody, he said meeting me. I was in San Jose, California. I was outside my hotel smoking a cigarette, and I was tweeting, right? On the phone, and somebody tweeted, I think I see you. I said, you do? And he said, yeah, I'm across the street. I said, come say hello. Dude runs over. He was so nervous to meet me. And I still don't get used to this shit. I don't understand why people are like that with me. He was so nervous. He could not hardly stand. His legs were shaking. He's like, you're Pimpmunk. You're Pimpmunk. And I'm like, dude, calm down. I'm just a fat dude on the side of the street. Just calm your head down. But that was cool, man. Then I had a guy walk up to me in Union Station and said, sir, I hope you don't get offended, but are you Pimpmunk? And I'm like, yes, I am, and I'm offended, you bastard.
I'm so offended.
Pimp is so cute. I am. I'm scruffy as fuck, though, because I'm growing my beard.
It's getting there.
It's a lot thicker than it looks, but it's white. And so the lighting's not showing it well, but when I do meet Shabby, I'm going to rub my furriness up against his body.
Probably would get him excited.
Yeah, I want to tickle my balls with your beard.
Shabby, please take that Pikachu thing away.
Why? It's cute. Come on,
terrifying.
You got to admit, it's pretty cute.
I'm glad this is not a family show.
This is, oh, God.
We still need 115 to make the goal, so please help me out, guys. Please help out. Please, please, please. And this is,
No
like
chance.
I said, we're going to end at the regular time today. I know we started late, but it's Shabby's fault that we started late. He gave me hypertension. Sir, I mean no offense. Pray tell, are you the one they call Pimpmunk? That would have been an awesome way if he just said it that way. I would have fucking signed his asshole with an autograph.
What's his name that picked his nose and then ate it on the stream? He was like, it's like Nick something. I feel like his first name's Nick.
I don't know.
It's the guy that had the big pumpkin on his table. Fuck you, okay.
I think Shab's brain just stopped for a second.
What did you get angry and cuss me?
Angry because nobody.
Wait, are you thinking Nick Fuentes?
Missy, yeah, there you go. See, Missy's smart.
Okay, but I didn't know what you was talking about. You didn't have to cuss me out.
I got angry because you didn't know. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's a whole different story. You just got angry at us because we didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Well,
You got real defensive very fast, sir.
I'm not angry at Missy, okay? Because she remembered their name. Okay, I'm very angry at Fit and Kirby.
I can't help it that me and Fit and Kirby got lives and don't constantly watch
Have
the
you
internet.
seen these guns, Shabs? I can take you.
I mean, I'm only angry at Pimp. I made a mistake.
You see the concern in my eyes that you're angry.
Missy's a big Nick Fuentes fan.
Oh, shit.
No, I just remember him being covered on DP and having a giant pumpkin on his neck.
Yeah, he had this huge pumpkin for some reason. He couldn't just get this
That's
little
the only
pumpkin.
reason. Once he said he had a big pumpkin on his desk and his name was Nick, and that's what made me think it was Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, I was doing his nose picking thing with Shabichu. You know, he sneaks his boogie in his mouth. Oh, I'm thinking.
Shut up.
Just thinking.
Yo, just don't do things like that.
Sorry. I was thinking.
I'm poofy.
What?
My face is all poofy.
That's not what I heard.
She's all poopy.
I heard my face is all pussy.
Well, when I was thinking about a poofy pussy. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
August said you can't be mad at Missy. She's all poofy.
I like a good fat twat too. I do. I like them ones that like look like they just hug your penis. I love those. Look like they got big giant fucking like lifesaver jacket on. It's cute.
What?
He's talking about the lips and the fupa being like fat.
Yeah, I like a fat pussy.
Okay.
Like a fat one that covers those ones that cover everything and there's just a slit.
Now, my favorite is the vagina that look like a butterbean sprouting. I like those. Yeah, it looks like that right there. You know, get the little
Curious, how do you feel about meat curtains?
I don't mind. I'll blow on them and watch them go.
Okay.
I don't mind them. The only vagina that I don't like is when they look like a pile of cow shit with a tractor trailer through it.
Ugh.
I don't like those. You know, the big bushy ones that's got that big ass gap in it. I don't like that. But I don't mind a good, you know, sprouty. I like those ones that got the little hang downs.
Little hang.
You get a little hang down on it. Look cute there. Like you put a.
Like that's the bean.
Yeah, a little hang down. A little hang down bean. Hang down bean. And a lot of black girls do have the hang down bean, by the way. And you know, I like those.
Yeah.
I'm fat and kind of a pussy. Will be the best of friends, pimp. No, I don't like dudes. And look, by the way, there's a term going around that's pissing me off.
What's that?
This whole super straight thing. It's so fucking stupid.
What does that even mean?
Oh, because here's okay. Because
story time.
And by the way, they say super straight is basically transphobia too. If you're a straight person, a straight man who doesn't like dick at all, if you say you're a straight guy, says well, I wouldn't date a transgender person because I don't like penis. I don't mind. I love trans people, but I don't want to have sex with them because they have a penis.
Okay.
Then you're a super straight homophobic asshole. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm just straight. I was born straight. I don't like penis. I like vaginas. I love trans people. They're awesome. And by the way, I think trans people have more courage than most of us. I really do. I respect the fuck out of them. But I don't want to fuck them because they got penises. Well, trans girls, not trans boys, but trans girls. They have penises. So that doesn't make me a hater. I don't hate them. I love them.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of shit because I made that one joke one time where I said fucking from the waist up. Which I don't care. It's a joke.
Right.
I think that it goes along with the same.
No, John, you're wrong on that, buddy. I love you, but you're wrong. The super straight thing may have started out as a joke, but it's now a real thing.
It escalated.
It is.
It
Just goes
with the whole thing where if you aren't attracted to somebody and they just happen to be, say, Muslim or, you know, I don't even just some other, like they could be like Chinese or Korean or something, and they're like, oh well, you're racist then. And it's like, no, I'm just literally not attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying I'm not attracted to you because of your race. I'm just not attracted to you as a person.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with what race you are.
Yeah, I do want to address
then the immediate thing comes, you're a racist because you don't want to date me.
I did want to address what Jedi said. Started out on the other side of the Trump card. Yes, it did. I know that. But now go to TikTok. Go to TikTok. The woke people have owned it now and calling you transphobic because of it. So both sides are stupid. We know that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, the extremists on the right, the extremists on the left are both fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I am a leftist. I'm pretty far left as well. But there's a line for me, people. There's an ending point to it. There's a point where I'm like, fuck y'all. I can tell a joke. I can like trans people.
That we got called a bunch of SJWs this morning on Twitter.
Yeah.
This entire community is a bunch of SJWs.
That's the thing. One side calls us SJWs. The other side calls us, phobics and all this shit. They need to get together and figure out what the fuck we are.
Yeah.
Seriously, I hate that. Because I've been called transphobic. I've been called, it's just ridiculous.
Did you know that we're SJWs?
I'm cool with that.
I don't know
Sounds
what
cool.
an SJW is.
Me.
Do you know what it is, Shabs?
What's an
Me.
SJW?
Us. We're
Social
SJW.
justice warriors, what it stands for.
I was seeing if he could figure it out.
Nisa, you really didn't know what it was?
I think I've heard it before and just forgot.
You didn't know what it was.
Like
And
I've heard social justice
Yes, it's
warrior,
social
but I don't
justice
think I like correlated the two.
And look, the SJW movement has done good things and bad things. It's just like every movement.
Right.
It usually starts off for a good reason, then the dumbasses get a hold of it.
Yep.
That's what happened.
I mean, I'm down for
and
justice,
social justice
but-
warrior is a big term because it means a lot of things because there's a lot of different aspects, right? A lot of different things. So social
Like,
justice warrior.
I'm not with all those crazy fucking lunatics
Yeah,
shouting for
yeah.
like rights of fucking things that aren't alive and crap.
Yeah, you know, like I remember a few months ago when I came out against some things and people started calling me woke pimp and PC pimp and all that shit. Remember that? And now you got some of the super woke motherfuckers, the extreme woke, trying to call me misogynist and all this shit. So it's just like you can't please them. You cannot please everybody, and you're never going to. So if that's what you're on here to try to do to please everybody, you need to fuck off because it ain't gonna work.
Nope.
Be the best person you can be. We all know what's right and wrong. We all know that we can't go out and be mean to trans people. That's fucking stupid. But it's okay to say that you don't want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Because you don't like dick or or vagina. It's just that simple. They were born that way, so were we.
Yeah.
You know?
I got told because I was upset when Hillary Clinton was on the ballot.
Yeah.
I got told I was no longer a feminist.
Yeah.
I'm being super serious. I'm like, why the fuck of all people? And then, oh, you're not a feminist. You don't care about women's rights. What? No, I just don't want her. Like, what?
Yeah, and
I don't know if that
feminism-
equates, but that's a whole.
Feminism is weird because I do support real feminism.
Yes.
I support real feminism. I do not support this shit where men are the evil, disgusting creatures.
No. Somehow when I say that I believe in equal rights, I believe in feminism, somehow that means I'm a man hater. If I'm a man hater, why did I marry my husband who's an army vet?
Yeah.
I don't really.
I know a lot of feminists that love men and love dick and want them, and they just want equal rights, and that's the good part.
That's it. That's all I want. I want to be treated the same at work.
That's the good part.
I want to be paid the same as anyone else who's on my same level.
But now
That's it.
The wage gap thing is a bit untrue.
Yeah.
There is wage gaps in certain areas, but when they put the wage gap there, they're not actually going job for job. Like, of course, men that are fucking scientists are going to get paid more than women that are secretaries.
Right.
So,
but if you look at, sorry, Shabs, real quick. If you look at someone like me at my job and someone who is a male at my job at the same level, because we're government grades, at the same grade, step, all that stuff, I get paid the same.
Yeah.
I can literally look it up. There is no
good.
pay gap at my, I'm going to say my specific job. I know there's not a pay gap. I'm getting paid the same amount as a man at the same level.
Are you getting the same benefits as well?
Yep, same benefits. And they just recently, finally, this was a whole issue that we had, but they finally have come up with a plan for parental leave, not just maternity leave, parental leave, that you actually get paid if you or your significant other have a child.
That's good.
They finally came out with that, which is great. I like that they called it parental leave. It's all encompassing because there's not that many women in my field.
Yeah.
or individuals that want to have babies.
You have a
but there's
shitty
lot of
job,
foods.
though. You have a shitty
I mean, literally,
job.
you know.
Yeah. That's literally what she does, deal with shit.
No,
But
really.
it's a good job. But that
The
shit pays
jokes
good.
write themselves.
They pays good, though.
It does. I get paid well. I have good benefits. I can't complain.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you get, and that's the thing. See, I don't want to say what I want to say because people get paid, but the wage gap for the most part is bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It pisses people off, but I have looked into this shit, and I have tried to be on the side of women get paid less, but in most cases, it's just not true.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the numbers you're talking about, they took like all women and added up the numbers, and all men and added up the numbers on average, and then.
But they're not going for job though. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's why I said job for job at where I work. It's literally the same.
If they do it job for job, it's not that the wage gap ain't what they think it is. You can't, like I said earlier, you can't take them like somebody in Landon's field who's a man and then put it up to somebody like Missy's field who's bartending. You can't do that because the job pays more.
Yep.
Well, just men and women live different lifestyles and shit, and women are more
problematic.
More,
I agree.
Yes, that as well as more like they're more in like the caring fields or whatever, caring for people or whatever,
and which should pay more, by the way. Should pay more, but that's for everybody. Now, if you want to get into that argument, I will be on the woman's side for the most part.
Well,
most teachers.
I'm arguing that there's different lifestyles.
No, that's one. No, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying not you. I said in general.
You know what I find crazy?
What's that?
That men always want to complain that dealing with a woman on her period, like, oh, she's crazy. This is nonsense. You know, like, oh, she's grumpy. She's crazy. Do you know what the hormone is in a woman's body that makes them act that way on their period?
Tell us about it.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
So us acting that way is basically you having to learn what it's like to deal with a man for those few days. Like, that's what it is.
I don't know about all that.
Well,
those guys are just running around bitchy all day. So we got our testosterone.
I don't know. I'm going to say it. Most of the guys yesterday at work were PMSing worse than I ever have in my life.
I do think we go through a spell.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, all the guys I had to deal with at work yesterday, I'm not even lying. I'm not exaggerating. They all were on something because I'm like, do y'all need a Snickers bar? Do I need to get some chocolate? We got to raise the serotonin levels. Is your testosterone having an issue? What do you need? Because I can't deal with your shit right now.
Yeah. And by the way, let me make one quick point when I was talking to Shabby about now, if you want to argue for jobs that women mostly do, they do like teaching, they need to get paid more.
Teaching, nursing,
stuff like that. Now, but that doesn't mean that there's a real wage gap between women and men. That's this in that field should be paid more, period.
Tad had made a point that it's mostly like in the private sector where you're going to see those gaps.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Which is why I said for me as a government individual, job for job, I get paid the same.
Yeah, I can see his point on that. I can see.
Yeah.
I just think that we need to really, if we're going to go for social justice and try to get justice for people, we don't need to make up shit because it makes it harder for the real things that we need to change.
Well, when I talk about equal rights and all that stuff, I say, like, if there's another draft, I'm signing up. Like, and people are like, oh my God. Yeah, no, I believe that if that has to be a thing. Okay.
I'm going to shoot myself in the fucking toe if I had to.
Well, but you know what I mean? Like, if...
Yeah, I'm all for justice and fighting for what's right when it comes to the things that are right to fight for. I was talking about the ones that are like holding a protest because the trees cannot consent. They did not give you the consent to have sex with them. Those ecosexuals.
Yeah, they're the worst people alive.
And they're out there like the trees. How did they give you the consent?
No, the ecosexuals fuck the trees.
I know.
They're the ones.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the justice,
Oh.
the ones that are fighting for the rights of the trees because the trees cannot consent.
Well, can they? I don't think they can. Okay, I think they're right, Missy.
I agree, Spec. I do think there's men have issues too in certain rights that are not right. I agree. I think women do have it a little bit rougher than we do, but there is certain things like when it comes to custody of children, that in most cases the woman automatically gets custody, which is bullshit. Oh,
also, I tend to see women get like less years in prison and stuff. Men in the justice system, women do get it a lot easier. That's known forever. It is fucked up. That's been. We've had enough of you chicks and your bullshit.
But honestly, I'm about to say something. I don't care. That part I don't really give too much fuss about the justice thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I don't know. I'm old fashioned in a way, and people get mad at me saying, but I think women don't need to be treated like men. They can't. I mean, like, we can't handle things mentally like they can. They can't handle things physically like we can.
Right.
And it's just the thing. I mean, look, I will tell you straight up, man. I've never been scared to say this. Women are so much mentally stronger than we are. We are pussies compared to women. When it comes to mental strength, we are bitches compared to them. Because they can handle shit that we can't fucking handle.
We can also handle multiple things at one time.
They are so much better in their area than we are. And one thing is because men, and I don't believe in toxic masculinity, by the way, but I do believe that men have been taught most of their lives that we can't, show how we feel.
Yeah.
And women are good at showing how they feel. Very fucking good at it. Like too good at it, honestly. But men bottle shit inside. I know I do. Mm-hmm. We bottle shit inside, and women know how to express the way they feel. Yeah. So they become mentally stronger because they unleash that shit. They don't have all those burdens mentally that we do because we keep it bottled in, and they don't. They know how to, and so they're way better at that. Now, when it comes to physical shit, physical punishment, shit like that, we handle it better because we are physically stronger. In most cases, of course, there's people like fucking Fitting Kirby who's a fucking freak. But there's certain things, most women ain't Ronda Rousey running up in this motherfucker. So, and that may be an old fashioned way to look at things, but I don't really give a shit. I say people hate the way I say.
I think that there's a way to. I think that there should at least be a way to balance out still respecting a woman's femininity and giving her the same rights that a man has to everything else that's out there.
I agree. But men need to be respected too. We do. It's like, okay, this is simple and stupid, but it pissed me off. This chick who's got 3 million followers on TikTok, I can't fucking stand her, by the way. Pisses me off. Her name's Brittany something. She little bitch from Louisiana. Can't stand her. But she comes on and she does this whole thing about making fun of guys with small penises. Well, of course, I got a small penis. But anyways, she's talking about you basically giving men with bigger penises more value than men that have smaller penises. So I do a little TikTok back at her like, maybe you need to do some fucking Kegels. Yeah, floppy. I called her floppy twat.
I like that.
But if a guy gets on there and makes fun of women's big vaginas, he would be fucking canceled.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In a second.
Yeah.
And it's not right. If you make fun of my small dick, I should be able to make fun of that Grand Canyon you got running down there between your legs.
Oh, damn.
I make fun of Sheb's nipples.
All right. Well, it's like.
Yeah.
We all know at least at least one, I mean, if not more, survivors of some sort of sexual assault.
I know.
How many rapists do y'all know?
And that's the thing. That is one of the things that men get done to that is wrong. About like men can't talk about rape and stuff like that. Well, if you really know the stats, men get raped more than women because of prison. Because of the prison system.
But it's not talked about.
Yeah, it's not talked about. And it's a little dirty. And also you gotta understand men were little boys at one time, right? And little boys
men in with the sexual assaults, right? Like I'm not saying that it's only women that get raped or sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, how many people do we know that are survivors of said assault? And none of us know any fucking rapists.
And I understand that most women have dealt with some kind of sexual harassment at some point in their life. But a lot of men have too. Like, and you got to remember, like I said earlier, at one point, every man was a little boy. And a lot of little boys get touched. And one reason you don't know about it, because going back to the discussion we was having a minute ago, men keep things bottled up. Mm-hmm. Men don't. I was 28 years.
I'm not including men.
Yeah. But we were having that men and women conversation. And by the way, I was 28 or 29 before I ever discussed my rape as a child. Yeah. 29 years old before I ever really discussed it. Some people knew about it, but I never discussed it. And it fucked me up. And that's the reason I was an angry young man for a long time and was violent and all that shit. And once I started talking about it, it felt better. So, yeah, a lot of men don't talk about it. Now, look, that's not saying that women don't get bothered more out here in the real world than they. But there's shit. There's always nuance, right?
Yes.
There's nuance to everything, and we need to think about that before we talk. And just because I have an opinion on one thing doesn't mean I'm against feminism or against, because that's the thing. If I say one thing that's against certain things, you're not a feminist. I am for feminism. Certain parts of it, I am not for.
Me too, and I consider myself a feminist.
Exactly. And don't give me shit. Guys can't talk about women's issues. That's not true. We can't, because you need us to talk about women's issues.
That's the problem. Is that we're not allowing certain individuals to talk about the issue at hand. Yeah. I don't have a problem with Pimp talking about this. Okay, let's talk about it. Yeah. We need to have these conversations.
Because nothing gets solved without discourse.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot have a hug box. And I feel like that's part of some of the problem with some of these movements. Now I'm just going to get myself canceled. Some of these movements is the people in the movements that go so extremist want the hug box and they don't want to have these conversations. Yeah. One of my husband's favorite things to do is to have these types of conversations. Yeah. We were in the middle of a restaurant the other night and he wanted to talk to one of his old coworkers literally about the vaccine. Like they just went back and forth about it. But that's what he loves to do because it's important to have those conversations.
Yeah, it's very important because there is things that even today, I'm ignorant on. You may be going through something like Missy. You may be going through something that a man wouldn't. But if we didn't have that discourse, we would never know and never be able to help you. Because it's like with the black white people thing, right? Black people don't need white people to speak for them, but they need white people to be allies. Because unfortunately we get heard more than they do. Right. So they need us but I would never try to talk for Missy's issues, and I would never put myself in a place to talk for Miss Parker or Monty and Hannibal's issues because I'm not, but it's good for me to be there. But I'm going on a different thing now, but I hate these motherfuckers who think they can talk for black people. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. No, it's just, but like I said, there's nuance to everything. Missy, just do me one thing. You got to do this for me right now. Say, I was born in the darkness.
We missed your soft, sultry morning wood. So good. statement earlier. So.
Yeah, I had to do it by myself because it was only me and her here.
I almost did it just because I thought it would be kind of creepy and funny, but then I chickened out.
I should have told you to do it.
Next time you need me, I'll try to do it.
By the way, we love you as a guest here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I felt like I was side note. I felt like I was super fucking low energy last time because I was on night shift.
You were great.
I was like,
that last episode we did with you was actually one of the funniest episodes we did in a long time, actually.
Oh, good. I think when I'm on night shift, I feel like I'm just awake at weird hours, so my brain doesn't know how to brain.
That episode with you and that episode we did with Tara that one day, those 2 episodes were fucking.
Oh, I love that episode. God, I love Tara.
I love her. By the way, it should be getting a little bit better now because I'm back on my medicines and I'm back on the pain medicine. Not pain. By the way, let me say this: I'm on gabapentin. It's not opiates. It's medicine for the legs and pain in my legs. The legs and my pain. But that's what it's for. It's not. But now it does make me a little high. But like right now, I'm feeling good, baby.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fuck some. Give me a cantaloupe, Missy.
I got a mango.
Oh, well, there you go. Mangoes are nice.
Missy looks sexy as hell in his face, man. I don't know what it is.
You shouldn't have even said anything. You should have just said this was your look for today.
Yeah, that is sexy, dude. She's got that little white hoodie thing over the black shirt, and it just, woo, me jerk off. Mm-hmm. Say something.
Chef just goes,
Let me see. Let me see if we got any tips. Because I need that money, y'all. We got 7 minutes.
Oh my God. Raisin Girl said, Fit, love hearing your opinions, but you don't even have to speak. Your face says it all. I was dying last time you were on. Oh, well, that's good. My face is very expressive. So when
it's very pretty. Your face is very pretty.
Thanks. But like, I don't know if you can tell. I don't think the chat can tell when I mute my mic, but when I mute my mic and you can't hear me, I'm talking to my dog like, shut the fuck up, dog. You are crying too much. I'm like, but you can see it in my face.
And that's one thing that I really
it's
enjoy.
So expressive.
I enjoy people who can entertain with just like facial expression. That's one good thing I'm pretty good at, right? My facial expressions I'm really good at. Shabisky's actually pretty good at it. Like really good at it. He really is. That's one thing he's getting down. There's a couple of departments in comedy that Shabisky is pretty good at. Like stoner humor, he does great. That's one thing I've never really got into because I'm not a stoner, so I'm not real great at stoner humor. I can do some, but not much. But Shabby's good at it. Shabby's good at facial expressions. Everything else he sucks. But Missy is my straight chick, a straight guy. And she does
super straight.
I'm gonna tell you the best straight guy on the internet is. And people get pissed off. Some people are pissed off at him. I don't give a shit. The best straight guy on the podcast is Ben. Ben from Drunken Peasants and Tap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ben is a fucking amazing straight guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to be a straight guy. If you don't know what a straight guy is the person with the funny person, right? And they know how to play off the jokes and how to work the jokes and all that, how to get the person in. He's really good at it. So, and he's always done it. He did it with TJ. He did it with Billy. He does it with Billy. He does it with me on Tap. He knows how to work with the funny guy. He knows how to do that. He's really good at it. I used to have a call named Shara. She was amazing at it. Missy's getting real good at it. Shabisky just sucks, but
yeah, it's because he's late.
Yeah.
I suck. Because I'm super straight.
We got a $10 tip from Dragon in the West. Says multitasking is a myth. It's just switching focus quickly.
It's true.
It's true. But we need $113 now. And we got 5 minutes.
Multitasking is a myth, Pimp.
It's not a myth.
It is.
Ben was supposed to be on the show yesterday, and I stood him up. But I think because he heard what happened, and he messaged me, "So are you okay?" Stuff like that.
Yeah. Any decent human being is going to understand that life sometimes just happens. Shit hits the fan.
It does, and yesterday was bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was scared shitless at one point yesterday. And I hate people fucking with me, right? I hate people being over me, and they have doctors and nurses all over me. And I was like, y'all motherfucker, stop now. I'm finna hit somebody.
Yeah.
But luckily, I dealt with nothing but cool people yesterday.
That's really good.
They were all sweet.
Difference.
Yeah, they were all great. And my new doctor woman, I love this woman to death already. And I want to suck. She says she's going to watch. I don't want to do anything sexual to her.
You appreciate
I appreciate her titties, her ability as a doctor woman.
Yes.
As a doctor woman.
Doctor woman.
She was real great, though. So shout out to them. To the family clinic in New Albany, Mississippi. They're awesome. DP got a bullshit. Yeah, I heard about this flag they got last night. During the show, they got flagged and got shut down. And during the show, some bullshit, man. YouTube's getting horrible. By the way, real quick, we didn't do the second hour thing today, but check out Shabby's Patreon, check out Missy's Patreon, check out the Morning Wood Patreon. As soon as we get to $300 a month, we're going to start doing the private shows that you don't want to miss. Yep. They're the best. I guarantee you they're one of the best private shows you'll ever see. PT Ham can vouch for that because he used to come to my old private shows, and they're amazing. And we're going to be doing those style of private shows. So make sure you check that out. Once we get 300 and plus, once we get 300, they get paid more. I pay them when I can. They know that. I pay them when I can because I'm broke motherfucker. But I do pay my people sometimes though. Every now and again. Well, I pay Missy. Missy don't deserve me.
I'm just gonna use it to buy drugs anyways.
I know it. Oh, there was that makes you think of something. There was a dude who got on TikTok the other day, or maybe it was you two, I don't know. One of them and did a video. He said, "You see that guy right there? I just gave him money. He's homeless, and now he's waiting outside of an ABC store. Never give homeless people money no more." And he was bitching. I'm like, "You fucking asshole." You didn't make the homeless person look bad. It made you look bad.
Yeah.
Because I sincerely believe if you find it in your heart to give somebody money, it doesn't matter what they do with it.
Yep.
I mean, maybe you gave it to them to get food, but your intentions were still good. Don't be an asshole about it.
If you're that worried about that, just get them food.
Well, I was going to say,
yeah.
Charity for clout makes me feel grody. Like, I hate that.
Yeah, Shabby hates that shit too, boy.
Whatever, I'll tell you a story. A while back, there was a homeless couple outside a gas station. I asked the young gentleman if he would like me to buy him and his wife lunch, and he said, yes, please. And I went and I said, you get whatever you want. Didn't tell anybody about it. Didn't video it. Didn't take pictures with them. Didn't say shit. Just did it. The only person that knew about it up until now was my husband.
Yeah. I've done it, but yeah. I mean, it's okay to talk about certain things, the stories, like, but to do it on like video and shit, it's.
But bullshit. To think that I have to pick up my camera and be like, I just gave them money, but they just went to the ABC store. It's like, well, were your intentions good to try to help someone, or did you just want to be an asshole? Exactly. I mean, whatever.
If y'all don't mind, we may go a few minutes over. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
We ain't gonna go to the, we'll go. I'm trying to make the rest of that money.
Fair enough.
And I'm saying what they do. Yeah, but I hate when they do that clout shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's why I call it charity for clout.
Yeah. It's bullshit. It pisses me off. It really pisses me off. And I've heard Shabby talk about it a bunch of times too. I know it pisses him off. Because if you're going to do something for somebody, just do it.
Yep. Don't
do it to get. Because, I mean, like you said, I've helped people before. And it's okay to talk about the story time. Like, one of the best things ever was me and Gage and somebody Gage was on a road trip. And Shay was the person I mentioned earlier. We was going to Columbus, Ohio for the DP meetup thing. Well, we stopped at this McDonald's because she had to pee. Well, this homeless dude walks up to me. He says, "Can I have a few bucks?" So I gave him like $10. And then, he said, I want something to eat. And as we was leaving, pulling out, there he was sitting in the McDonald's. He drank the coffee and eating a biscuit or something. Mm-hmm. They ain't drinking with it. They need help. And even if they do drink with it, you still help. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Shabby's a bitch.
Who?
Shabby, why do you hate Missy? Because she always does good stuff for you. She always supports you. Always talks about lies and says you're the greatest and shit. Like she lies. She literally lies for you. and yet you don't treat her with the respect you should.
Yeah.
She's not wearing the Just Dab Stay Glad shirt, and it gets
because that shirt sucks.
No, it's the greatest shirt. Just like my shirt right now. I just got out of prison.
No, you look like fucking messed out hamburger is what you look like.
Yeah, it's a little trippy.
It looks like hamburger on meth. Is what
yeah, kind of, yeah. Especially with the Pikachu thing in the background.
Yeah, that
nightmares.
I tell you what, if that Pikachu thing ain't gone by tomorrow, you're not gonna be able to show them.
I love my Just Dab Stay Glad shirt. It's just I can't find it.
What the fuck, Missy?
Well, see, now he really is gonna be mad at Missy.
What did you do with it?
I don't know where I put it.
Is it in the laundry?
I don't know.
Is it under your bed?
No, I looked there.
I think PTM gave $95. I think. Or no, he didn't give $95. He gave $45. So thank you. Oh, I said 95. 45. So we needed 100. So now we only need a few more. Buzz, come on, do it.
Oh damn.
Vega. I
This
know
is my jam.
I love you, John Vega. You're my favorite person on earth.
I don't think it's the laundry because I haven't seen it for a while. So it could be a trunk of clothes that I have over here, or it could be in the attic.
She burned.
How would it be up there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, he doesn't. Miss, it doesn't matter. He doesn't respect you. It doesn't matter, Miss. He does not respect you. And so you burn the motherfucker. If I was you.
She's doing the double again.
She's doing it through the mask now, Miss. Miss, you got a fucking problem, all right? You got a drug problem, Missy.
You're a druggie, Missy.
Literally, I want you to know that. She says she doesn't have a drug problem, but literally smoking too. Fuck, there was smoke coming out of her fucking mask. Shaking her head, no, I don't got a problem. The goddamn clouds of smoke coming out your fucking face, man. I don't have a problem.
How else am I supposed to hit it?
With the coochie.
I can't
It's
hit
hard.
it like
It's hard to breathe with
Coochie.
Coochie. It's hard to breathe with the smoke coming out your mouth with that face mask.
It wasn't that bad. It's kind of like double inhaling, maybe. I don't know.
It wasn't kind of like double. Missy, it wasn't kind of like double inhaling. It was double inhaling.
She's double fisting.
I lost a button.
Well, that means
You what?
If you're double fisting,
Uh-oh.
lost the button. Double fisting, lost the button. That's a big push.
Stop making
If you can double fist that motherfucker and still can't find the button, that's motherfucker big. Missy, quit. You ain't got a few more minutes left of the show. You can smoke afterwards. Goddamn.
Hey, I'm gonna smoke after. I'm just gonna smoke now too.
Goddamn puff of smoke. I am gonna smoke.
I'm gonna rewind this later and take a screenshot of that moment. That was fantastic. Thank you. I needed that laugh. Oh god.
You sleepy, Sam?
Yeah, I didn't do my daily meth yet.
I was like, didn't you just wake up not that long ago?
Yeah.
That's
What the fuck is the squeaking about, Missy?
That's what I was wondering. What the fuck is that squeaking?
Wait, that's not you? Is that your dog?
Oh, my dogs are crying again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, it's so high pitched. It sounds
Did
like
you hear-
metal grinding or something. Like,
Come here, Grace. It's okay.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Ooh, I'm super excited. I am going to be on a low energy video stream tonight with Girl Does Rant. And I'm super excited.
Oh, you never met her?
No, I've always
She's
wanted
been
to
on the
meet
show.
her. Not when I've been here.
Oh, that's right. That's before you got here. Girl Does Rant. She's been GDR. She's been on the show 2 or 3 times, actually.
She's been
She's
on
good.
VP a couple times, and I love the
She's cool,
episodes
people.
that she's on.
She's cool,
When
people.
you hear crying, this is the one that's crying.
Oh, look at you, fur baby. You just want lovins.
For baby.
Come on, good girl.
Okay, so we need $40 more, I guess what it was. And I got I'm going to 12:15. It's 12:06 here, so hurry up, guys. Hurry up, because I gotta go in a minute and we gotta make a tip go. Lower energy videos, make sure you check that out tonight. And Missy will be there. Just don't pay attention to the host, he sucks.
Oh damn.
That's not nice.
The girls are cool, but he's gonna have it. He sucks.
What time is it going to be at?
Nobody really cares.
I
believe
do.
It's at 6 p.m. my time, Eastern time.
Thank you.
Because I know Krendar said it's at 5 p.m.
I like Krendar.
time. And
Okay.
I believe Krendar is in the middle of Canada.
Yeah, he's a Canadian. He sucks.
Okay.
Too. I like him, but he sucks.
It starts at 10 p.m. Low Energies time, but he's in like Ireland.
By the way, that is true. There's a lot of titty on that show. Like, you know, GDR got big titties too. Like big titties.
Titty off.
You better not have a titty out when I'm on somebody else's show.
Well, make sure you got the link on, like, tweet out the link or whatever, and I'll try to pop in.
I'll link you, baby.
Oh.
I can't do it. I'm old, fat, and out of shape. I can't link no goddamn. I did link somebody over the weekend, though. Yes, I did. Got me a little poontang. She didn't know about it, though.
Oh, well.
I Cosby the fuck out of her.
Well, then.
No, I did, but see, here's the difference between me and Cosby. Cosby put him asleep, didn't have sex with him. I put him to sleep with my sex.
Hey, I mean, you know, sometimes you get sleepy.
I ain't saying I was a good lay. I'm just a lay.
Sometimes you get sleepy, especially afterwards. Oh.
But anyways, no, all jokes aside, make sure you check out the low energy stuff tonight with Missy now. And I like low energy. He's all right. He just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, tweet the deets.
He knows he gets on my nerves.
Earlier, so.
You did?
I think so.
Okay.
Right before the stream started.
And I guess we're probably doing a tab tonight, right, Chef?
Yeah.
Well, then,
He seems very, like, deep and profound. Like, yes, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, doing ultra perspective tonight. I'm pretty sure. That course is me, Ben, and Shabisky, and most of the time Scotty is going to be. Scotty's awesome, by the way. I like that dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a pro wrestler, you know. But make sure Tab's awesome, and if Missy's show thing she's doing is on the same time, just ignore Missy's show thing coming on. Because I'm better than you.
Boobs.
Yeah, but I got jokes and blue eyes, so. Because that's one thing Pimpin got now. Pimpin got bedroom eyes. Those some sexy fucking eyeballs right there. Look at them motherfucking blues. Everybody loves these eyes. Ooh, eat your pussy eyes right there.
That's why Shabs has to blow his nose. He's just getting real excited.
He gets wet from the nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah. They start coming out the nose, man.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
My nose is all cummy.
Cummy nose. Cummy nose.
His nipples are like down here. So.
Yeah, he's got misplaced nips.
Oh.
We're going to make the $45, Shabisky.
What the fuck?
We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Dude, this is the worst SJW show ever. We can't hit the goal.
It really is.
I tell you, we're gonna sing until you pay the go. This is the song that doesn't end.
I thought it was a song that never ends.
It is what I say it is.
Excuse me.
You're singing it forever just because
it's a song that doesn't end. Singing it.
I can't do that. I think you're right. I think it is never ends.
Oh, I don't know.
I actually think you're right.
Can I get that in writing?
But I'm a dick, though.
I'm looking it up.
A man actually said that I was right. I mean, I need that in writing.
Looking it up.
Hey, I think women are right about most shit.
I know. Okay.
But y'all so stupid you can't figure it out.
Yeah, that's the irony.
Women are just horrible human beings.
I mean, they really are. They suck.
So I googled it, and the first thing that comes up is Lamb Chops Play Along, the song that doesn't end.
Oh!
Further proof that men are superior.
Men are superior.
I'm fine with that. I've been singing it wrong my entire life.
Oh, you can see the beard coming through. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, Shabby. That's a man's face right there, Shabby.
Mm-hmm. I bet you can't grow that.
I saw another thing too.
No,
I don't know. Let me see.
He can.
True, right?
Does this mean I've been singing it wrong my entire life?
I think it's that fucking like Mandela effect or whatever.
Yeah, right? Because I'm having a moment.
Mandela effect.
I'm having an out of body experience. What's happening?
Well, that's the thing. I saw this thing on TikTok, right? And it was like, you've been doing this wrong your whole fucking life. Because in the movie, it says, E.T. goes and he points to the thing and it's E.T. phone home.
Yeah.
Right? Apparently in the fucking movie, it's actually E.T. home phone.
No, it's not. I refuse.
I ain't never heard that one either.
Yeah,
but
all it is just people started saying it wrong. It became popular to say it wrong. And then it went on for decades, and then now you're like, wait, it's the same thing with the Star Wars.
E.T. never said home, never said phone home. Like it's always been E.T. home phone.
It's like the Forrest Gump line about life's like a box of chocolates. Mm-hmm. Apparently, I've been saying that line wrong my entire life also.
Yeah, that's the next thing in this thing in the Forrest Gump.
Life's like a box of eggs. You never know what you're going to get. That's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's something different. I don't know.
It's the Mandela effect, pimp.
The Mandela.
She did say
that's a new one.
And Sam's jumping. It's Mandela.
Whatever.
It's okay.
It's okay, but Sammy felt somebody saying something wrong. He gonna jump all over it.
The only thing I'm high on is my freaking pre-workout, and I still stumble over my words. So it's just...
The idea of the Mandela effect is like that history has been changed, though. Like, it's this crazy conspiracy theory where they think that like E.T. really did say phone home, but they went back and changed the content for him to say home phone now just to fuck with us. It's like, okay, why and how? Or like, how would this magical universe you live
in? People think its life is like a box of chocolates, and it's been life was like a box of chocolates.
Holy shit! Said was
Darth Vader. The same thing. Darth Vader never said, "Luke, I am your father."
He never did say that. He never did.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
The Wicked Witch of the West never said, "Fly, my pretties, fly." Only fly, fly, fly.
Oh, fuck it. I still say, fly, my little pretties.
Fly, my little pretties.
It says, in the hit movie, Morpheus tells Neo, what if I told you, in the introduction to The Matrix? Okay. And it's inspired 1,000 memes, except he doesn't. The line isn't in any of the Matrix films.
Well, good guy.
I feel like it was in the trailer, though, wasn't it? Maybe that, I don't know.
No.
Well, anyways, it is time to do that goodbye thing. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. And we will be on tomorrow. I don't know who's going to be on tomorrow. John Morgan. Shit. So who? Did I have somebody else? Oh, fuck. I need somebody. You want to come back?
Oh, I got therapy and shit tomorrow. I won't have time.
Oh. We'll get somebody.
Yeah. I'll be lurking in the chat, but
yeah, and the Ethiopian
after our show.
Ethiopian hamburger will be doing a live stream later today, I'm sure, won't you? That's what we'll start calling him. Every time he wears that shirt, Ethiopian hamburger.
I mean, everyone's got their nicknames.
Yeah. But we see you guys tomorrow. And by the way, once again, thank you all for the concern and all the messages that I got yesterday. I appreciate you guys. I really do. But I'm okay now. Yesterday was a dangerous moment, but once you get the blood pressure taken care of, it's better. I was in a very dangerous spot yesterday, but I'm okay today. So I appreciate you guys very much, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Missy, I love you. I want your boobies in the face. Misogynism!